Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay.
Jay, to 2K TV, congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Perry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if you do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Now, here's Doncic. Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hayes has got the opening basket of the game for Los Angeles. And here is Curry. Podziemski on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Moody. Oh, good with the triple. Here's James. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. That's tipped. Now, Doncic. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Curry against Reeves. And he dumps it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. On its way from Curry for 2. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Really doesn't matter who's guarding Steph. Sometimes he's just incredible when it comes to making shots under pressure.
Doncic, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Curry looking it over. For the 3. Great D that time from LeBron.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another input.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities.
James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. first one falls for.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
From ultra close range, Doncic.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 7 points for Stephen Curry. Lakers leading by 3. The 3 for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
That's good from 17 feet away.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Doncic, oh good on the free throw.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Such an important part of the game. They're the league leaders in that department. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Curry against Doncic. Fires away from outside. The shot by Curry, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. And chance shot. And Post gets it to go.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Goodwin with it, covered by Heel. Driving inside. The rebound by Heel. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Payton. Vanderbilt defending. Has to Kerr. Shoots it. Here's Post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Post has got his second basket of the game.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Connect. And there it is for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation here over and back. Curry against Doncic. They grab their own miss.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Jackson Davis. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Every year, Craig, we get a new batch of rookie. Into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start the second quarter. In it forward form, it's James and Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Hayes finds Vincent. LeBron outside. It's intercepted. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lakers lead by 3. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Latrey. Green with the rebound. Warrior shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Lakers with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and run, and this time they're not backing off.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Pajemski after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's James. 6 points for him. And it's Doncic missing. Green with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Heel. Here's Jackson Davis. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Vincent with it, covered by Heel. Hachimura, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
The first free throw is good.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And then for the Lakers, Goodwin's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Here's Reeves. 12 points his last outing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 3-point lead. This time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And the 3-ball is good. Butler's got 5.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3-ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Outside, James. LeBron with another miss. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And the rejection by James.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Pass to Pajemski. Butler on the wing. Let's go. And it's all evened up. And it's 7 points for Butler.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Comigo, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Up top, Curry. He's defended by Reeves.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line against Stephen Curry. The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this.
And looking over their percentages on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Good on the second free throw. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Curry against Reeves. The shot by Curry, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
23 seconds left in the first half. Shoots the three. And they recover it. From the arc. A shot, no good. Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and even Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, how do you think the Warriors were playing?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Warriors trail by 4. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Booty is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Butler. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Curry with the 3. And James pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And both free throws good for Green. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Butler passes to Moody. Podziemski with it. Launches it. And he's good on the three ball. Podziemski's got 8 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The drive by James. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to score. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Doncic against Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's just get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Reeves outside. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Peyton, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Outside, James. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Back to Curry. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jonathan Kuminga.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hield finds Curry. Back to Hield from outside the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic passes to Hayes. Inside, Reeves. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now, here's Butler. He has 7 to the inside. And stolen by LeBron. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, man, for over 20 years, has it been tough to find anyone that dishes it better than LeBron?
Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Lets a floater go.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
2 minutes.
Here's Doncic. Luka throws it down.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Gannett comes in for LeBron. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Taken away by Hayes. Here's Vincent, covered by Hield. Here's Hayes, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him to the right side. 1:21 left in the third quarter. No good from the wing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Hayes. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Nails the baby hook. Hayes has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Payton right side. Pass to Jackson Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Trace Jackson Davis.
And that one misses. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. No good at the strike this time. Second miss is also. Lakers leading by 12. Lets the three fly. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. No good from Payton.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Off target. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cut behind it. So we got to get solid.
But clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Looney. Three-pointer, Butler.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Moody. Over Reeves. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers leading by 13. Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. No good with the wing jumper. The Warriors have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. That one goes in.
Butler can't get into the paint. He's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Here's Reeves. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Moses Moody. The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And Reeves drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by Warriors getting another chance here. Green, no luck.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it's good for 2.
John is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the
outside Butler, over to the left wing. This one for 3. Butler loves the three-point look.
They give it up.
Los Angeles leading by 12. LeBron James on the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Looney finds Butler. Podziemski on the wing. Here's Moody. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Here's the triple. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Timeout called the Warriors. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player. And Brandon does a great job.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. He tore it to his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Podziemski. Following the basket by LeBron James. Doncic with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Warriors with the rebound. .153 left in the 4th quarter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Misses the 3. Lakers lead by 14. Doncic outside. And Moody pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Podziemski. 1:21 left in the 4th. Butler in the paint.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the pass to Hayes. Now Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Podziemski. The baseline jumper goes down. And the Lakers lead by 14. The Warriors shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Podziemski's shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And, I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, need some help? It's like a sauna in here. Who's on the AC? See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
One more. Rolling. Man, I can't even watch this.
Woo! I run this.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on. Yo, watch it. Ready. Hey, get ball. Screen time. Watch the screen.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Come on, focus.